Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Friday. We're rounding out a week of streams here. If we consider Saturday to be the beginning of the week instead of the end, so, you know, whatever that's worth. How you doing? This is almost certainly the final stream of Kirby's Dark Matter Trilogy. We are right at the end of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. We just need to go back, collect all the shards that we don't have yet, and fight the final boss, and hopefully destroy dark matter for good this time. He is a very persistent creature. There's not a ton of villains that are the main threat in Kirby games that keep coming back. Obviously, there's like King Dedede and Meta Knight, but they became friends partway through, or at worst, rivals. But Dark Matter stuck around for 3 games, and now we're seeing more Dark Matter shit, and that's wild. I'm really curious if they're going to go and tie the creatures from Kirby and the Forgotten Land back into Dark Matter, since, as we saw, there's clearly some relation there. Hi, Beekeeper. Hi, Bad Road. Good to see you. Usually Sunday versus Monday. Well, I say it's Tuesday now. Mostly because that's, Tuesday is when Sunny is scheduled for, so you know, the sun comes up on Tuesday and sets on Monday. Totally reasonable, I think. Boom, there we go. We got some Kirbys here. We got multiple Kirby. Well, we got one Kirby right there. Really. You get it. Sorry, Jess just sent me a really excellent image. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Right, we're playing Kirby. Hi. Tuesday is when Final Fantasy XIV resets, so that makes sense. Oh shit. Well, see, it all works out. I've been artistically bereft past few weeks, and it's becoming frustrating for me. I'm glad I can keep the streaming going in the meantime. 81%. We're getting there. Alright, let's figure out exactly which crystal shards we're missing. Okay, we've got all the ones in Popstar. What do we got on Rockstar? Alright. The third one on Rockstar. Stage 1. Rockstar Stage 1. This is the one we were having trouble figuring out, yeah? Maybe? Well, let's see if we can figure it out now. Oh, fuck, I sent that straight up instead of forward. I forgot all the controls. As I am wont to do. Give me the rock. It's time to walk slowly forward, menacingly. Rockstar should have been where Kirby discovered Car Mouthful, since it's the birthplace of Grand Theft Auto. Very nice. This is just how we're playing the whole game now. There's a few shards in this game that are very well hidden. I don't recall any that I absolutely couldn't figure out on my own, because I did do this without a guide when I was... God, how old was I? This is what, 1998? So I would have been like 12, 13? And I'm not even that clever now. Imagine me back then. Whoops. Meant to do that. We did it. Okay, that's the first two, which means the final one is past here. Hey, one up. So I don't think it's in this room. When it's in an area where you don't get to stay still for very long, there's usually a very obvious tell. Or at least something blink and you'll miss it really loud. So I'm trying to get through this without blinking. Oh no, Gordo. Poor bastard never stood a chance. Well, I live here now. As we discovered last time, we have to actually be in a specific spot horizontally for the ceiling to pop open. Dang, look at those blurry pixels in the background. That's good shit. Wait a second. Yup. That's our clue. Yellow, that's electric. That's spark, I think, is yellow. Where's spark? There it is. Oh, come on. And let me guess. There's not another rock, is there? Dang it. That's alright, we'll get it this time. Got a few stars. I did start a little early. Hi, Willow. It's because I knew I'd have to work at some of these crystal shards a little bit, so it just seemed to make sense to start a bit early. Oh my... Are you serious right now? Did y'all see that? It went under all of them. That's alright. That's alright. We'll just get to the end and do it again. And definitely won't lose it this time. I feel like I was not wholly responsible for that. I feel like Masahiro Sakurai just gave me a big fucking middle finger. Personally. I think this one's Sakurai Run. In fact, I think this might be the last one that he was director on. I may be wrong on that. Well, I suppose technically the last one he was director on is Air Riders now. No, he also did Air Ride, though. Oh, I wanted to get the blue star. Oh, well. Alright. So we need stone and spark. And we'll definitely get it this time. Man, that guy's not having a good time. Oh, there he goes. Aw, it made me fall down. There. Got it. Now we can yo-yo. Like Jim. Remember Jim? There we go. It's Jim with a G. Jim who you don't mess around with? Nah, Jim with the yo-yo mostly. In fact, I think he might be into messing around. Just getting all the stars so we have some extra lives when we get to the end boss. Don't remember Jim? It's with a G. You know. Jim. Alright, we gotta... This is the one with the fucking skeleton, right? Yeah, Jim. You know, Jim. He's the yo-yo enemy from Kirby Superstar. Jim was no fun at all. Does he make GIFs? Yes. He named them after himself, you see. Ow. What are you doing, Gaston? Are you borking at me? Did you just bork at me? Why are you borking at me? What's the matter? What's the matter? You just want up here? This one up here? Alright. You hear that dog? You hear this? You hear that guy? Just borked right at me. Oh, whoops. Dark matter droplets. Alright, this is what we gotta figure out. So it obviously is that, but... Right. Yep. Well, that works out. Now let's see if we actually have to finish the level. We do not. Alright, so we can exit out unless we're already near the end. Alright, here's the middle one. GM image format, exactly. So I guess this is the ruins, or the husk of the starship that we explored in Kirby 3. It's too similar to just be unrelated. Although that was on Popstar, and this is on the neighboring Rockstar, so maybe not. Maybe Dark Matter has ships everywhere, and that's how it transports all that matter. Pretty tough level. Dang, they almost had me. Alright, that's the first crystal shard. Ooh. Alright, so the next one is up ahead. This is the one that I needed light for, right? Which means I think we need, what, Spark and Bomb? Something like that? Oh, we already got this one. Did not this one we're missing? I think we can get Spark and Bomb in the first level, right? Oh. Well. I fell. And got a 1-up. I think Bomb and Spark are readily available over here. It's too bad I can't detach the electric from the rock there. Hope these questions are rhetorical because I don't remember a single thing. They are, and I also don't remember a single thing. I don't think Spark and Bomb are here. Ow, rude. Oh right, the worst version of Cutter. This might actually be the worst mini-boss that's ever been in a Kirby game. And there's some bad ones in this game alone. Meant to do that. There's bomb. That's why I knew there was bomb here, at least. I think it's Kirby 3 where Spark is in the first level. They don't even let you redo those boss fights. There's gotta be Spark in the first world somewhere, right? This is why power rooms are so great. There are plenty of Kirby games where there's just rooms where you can get whatever power you need. And this game really needs that, but doesn't have it. As opposed to, like, Return to Dreamland, that didn't need it, but it sure as hell had it. Oh. I looked away from the screen for a moment. Found it. There we go. Alright, let's do this again. The light bulb eventually breaks. It's incandescent. Gloriously so. The idea of using an incandescent light bulb as a bomb is pretty great. Thank you, Bad Road. We made it. Fish tree star. Yes. Exactly. Incandescent light bulb, aka light emitting resistor. Yes. Wait, what was it? Fish tree star. Alright, so we go. Do I need rock to push these? Nope. Okay, fish. Tree. Oh, I actually have to crouch. How odd. And there we are. I'm gonna push all the buttons now. I believe this is important. Fish tree star, thank you. I may as well get the free life in here, right? Alright, now we're on to Aquastar. Alright, got all those, got all those. We're missing 2 here. The first one in level 3. And the first one in level 4. Party time. Any excuse to see our boy, right? Oh no, there's an antlion here. It's like a regular lion, except not at all. Ah, yes, and the capital city, Hydrocity. Look how much fun they're having. Surely we won't need the same shit again, right? No idea why Kirby can eat underwater in this. I think this is the only game where he can. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Oh hey, bombfish. Oh, right. I remember this now. That's green. Oh, whoops. That's green. That means I need bomb and cutter. Where is cutter? Oi, cutter! Alright, there was cutter in the first area. I remember because I didn't want to pick it up on its own. Party time! Remember how scary they made out Antlion to be in Final Fantasy V? Every JRPG needs at least one monster that they really, really want to make you think is scarier than it is. This game does not give you momentum for any reason. Everything you do grinds you to a halt instantly. I definitely see why I didn't like this one as much as the predecessor. Alright. There's that crystal shard. Now we're on to the next crystal shard. Ow. Fine, I'll just hold down so I swim faster. And lower. I do appreciate this game, but it is a bit chunky sometimes. Kirby does have a lot of air resistance. You know, opens up that mouth and like basically a giant windsock. Ow. It's in here somewhere. I can taste it. Ow. I just gotta figure out where. There it is. Ah. There we go. Oh God. I'm taking a bit of damage here. and then the crab got me. Alright. Now we're done with Aquastar, we can move on to Neostar. What are we missing here? Got all those. Missing the third shard on level 2. This is the one with the minecart. I can see the minecart track in the icon. We got the one that's on the minecart. I think we figured out what power was that we needed to get in the next area. But I do not remember what power it is. I'm assuming bomb of some kind. I can't get powers while in the minecart though. Whoops. Oh god. Well, it's not up there. Oh, double cutter. No. Wish I could eat the frogs. Get frog power. Oh no, he got me. I've been crushed by dark matter. Oh. A long way in, we may have missed it already. Ow. Rude. Dang it. Got distracted. Bomb and rock. Or do I get either of those here? Ah. Those guys always throw me off. I don't need to go through the rest of this level. Bomb and Rock sounds like it could be a game. It probably is. Okay, we can get Bomb in the first level. We can get Rock somewhere in Rockstar. Kirby looks extra silly when he's got something in his mouth in this one. I appreciate that. Ah! No, we're good. We're good. Alright, I saw a butterfly and panicked. We're getting Bomb and Rock, I think. I hope. Because otherwise I've forgotten. Oh, good. Bad Road wrote it in the chat, so I could confirm. Alright, now... I think there's rocks at the beginning of this one, right? For longtime Kirby fans, that'll make perfect sense. Instead of exit, it's try again. Alright, now we gotta go all the way through this one again. Makes a fair amount of sense to Hades fans too, ain't that the truth? Fuck. The butterflies in Hades are brutal. Kirby's like gets extra credit because like the butterfly is the only thing in the universe that might be stronger than Kirby. Whoops. Oh, right, that's why I don't use the... That's why I don't... Whoops, that's why I don't use Bomb and Rock. It's terrible. And you know what? It was a big step up safety-wise from just straight nitroglycerin that they used before. Dang it. That's what I get for jumping up in front of a cannon, though. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah! No, we're fine. We're almost there. Son of a... There we go. Let's, not go through that ordeal again. We're just gonna rewind a little ways. And then I panicked again. Butterfly free panic. I'm so mad. I'm a fake Kirby fan. I'm cheating. Wow. This is not my day. Oh, thank you, Beekeeper. Let me just... Did that? Of course it went out. 1 second. Almost there. I don't know how far away you have to get. There. Ah! Alright, we're gonna take our first break. I want to remind you that there is still a civil rights movement happening out there around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here some ways that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Oprah Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help Black trans and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land to 6 grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we got to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. All right, we're going to go to the break. I'm going to run some ads. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. See you then. All right, we're back. So, Hayes keeps trying to put out all-dress chips, like Frito-Lay has, and they've done a couple of different brands of it, and they make the same mistakes every time. In that they don't do it enough. They tend to go real heavy on the onion and real light on everything else. I've seen other brands do the same thing with ketchup chips, to the point that a lot of American quote-unquote ketchup chips taste like tomato soup chips, and not in an appetizing way. Like, they have these flavors in the Canadian version of the brand. Just do that. This message brought to you by me biting into a Lay's all-dress chip and finding it underwhelming. Alright, what's next? Let's go. We need number 1 in this one, right? I hope. Oh, fuck, nope, nope. Getting rid of it. Get out of here. Oh, right. I forgot. Swallowing the dark matter spiders hurts you. Doesn't even make a big deal out of it unless it brings you down to your last health. What's an all-dress chip? So it's supposed to be ketchup, salt and vinegar, and onion, basically. But instead of ketchup here, they have tried it with barbecue. And again, not enough barbecue and not enough sour cream. It just tastes like slightly smoky onion, which isn't terrible, but it's not all dressed by any stretch. Oh hey, there it is. Okay. Orange. Purple? Will this break it open? No, I need actual orange. That is Cutter. I don't think we saw Cutter in this level yet. So what I'm saying is that an all-dress chip is the same thing as an all-star game. Underwhelming. Oh! Oh. You needed the last one here anyway. My brain played tricks on me. It's a remake of 4 Mario games. Yep, that's the one. It's a needle, not cutter. And that would have worked on that. Okay. I see where I messed up. Remember when they made the better version of All-Stars and then never talked about it again? It was a pack-in for the dark gray Super Nintendo. You don't? Oh, because they never talked about it again. It came with Mario World, and it was a very faithful Mario World. The only change being Luigi's appearance. I believe that was the first appearance of Luigi as his taller cartoon appearance in at least a mainline Mario game. Dang it. I get cutter and needle mixed up because of their icons. Ow. That's not what I meant to do. This version of Rocky looks a lot friendlier than the old one. Make a hat. Alright, so this is the second one. Which means that in the next room or so, we're gonna have to find... You can't fool me. That was Rocky Wrenches. You know, from Mario. Ow. Oh god, is it down a hole? It's down a hole. Fuck. Anyway, they call it the very creative name of Super Mario All-Stars Plus World. Well, got it. Alright, now we need the second and third one here. Ow. There's too much stuff falling. I like the idea that they're plotting their course through these areas as where they can see the crystal shards on their radar or whatever. Meant to do that. You know what? It's fine. We don't need fire anyway. Look, if the solution was fire here, then it would have already been found. The volcano itself would have found it. D. This is the one we got, I think, in this room. Ow. Yep, there's one. All right. Y4 DDD hammer that soot sprites. The soot... They just want to... That's true, but they will come after you. Also, they're not actually soot, they're bits of dark matter. Meaning that our old pal can actually regenerate from even just one of them. Bye. Archer is dark matter pretending to be a harmless soot sprite. Yep. Very uncool. I hate this. Why did I pick this up? It's because it's the first time that there was a cutter in the level, and I'm suspicious. Meant to do that. Oh, come on. That guy was a jerk. That's our first time seeing Spark, too. Apparently, they're just gonna give us some stuff. I gotta actually find the fucking... Shards first, though. Or I know what we actually can pick, or what we actually will need to pick up. Really? Feels like you should be able to run that and they won't get you if you keep moving. Like, that's video game language 101. Or at least, like, 103. Have not seen any sign of it. Oh my god, it's our boy. Right, okay. We tried to get this one, but I couldn't figure out what power it needed. It shows red, which would imply fire. Or needle. It's not fire. Or what the hell? Gotta be needle. At which point it'll be quicker to pop back in. I think there's needles at the start-ish? Maybe? Ah. Maybe there wasn't a needle. Arg. Alright, well, we know there isn't that just yet. Where? Level 1 again for needle, right? I think. Maybe. 1-1. We can hope. Meant to do that. Alright, needle's probably all I need. You know, like love. Actually, Needle is All You Need is a very different song. I feel like it's about addiction. Ah. Meant to do that. We're fine. Sharp as attack. Or a long series of attacks, I suppose. On a CRT that this was made to be played on, you wouldn't be able to see the seams in the geometry where they connect and disconnect. Pretty good effect, honestly. Games using their limitations is not as common as it used to be. More so for indie game makers and such, I suppose. But in big-ass AAA games, there's not really a need to do that. There aren't really very many limitations. Tech-wise, anyway. Ow. Bloody hell. No, I'm fine. I definitely won't die. Break it down. And just your player's computer isn't strong. Just insist your player's computer isn't strong enough. You always tell him that she can't take anymore when there's still some give left. I don't remember the actual quote from Scotty in Next Generation. How he made Kirk think he was a miracle worker. You okay over there, Rizvi? Oh, he just kicked a thing. Meanwhile, Geordi knows Picard wants accurate information. Yup. Very true. Kirk was a cowboy. 3 things is it better for that only you should know. How much you're paid, the schedule paid, and what is just for show. I like that. Okay. It's not needle either. Why is it not needle either? Do I gotta look up what power I need for this? All the others are pretty simple. This one doesn't seem to show any color other than red or orange. Alright. 4-4 Crystal Shard 2. I don't need videos. Wow, apparently some people think that Stone Rick climbing a wall is a glitch. That's wild. Strategy wiki. This is the wrong page. Alright, Neo Star 4, here we go. Second shard is in the 5th section in a block. Despite having fire and bomb colors, you'll have to use an ice combo. What? What? There's no... What? How the fuck did I get that as a kid? Jesus Christ. There's nothing remotely ice around here, and there's no ice in this entire level. Deep in engineering, where the mortals seldom go, a manager and customer come looking for a show. They pass bemused among us, and then sign in on the log. They've come to see our pony, and they've come to see our dog. That's great. Alright, let's just pop over to Shiverstar real quick. This person says any ice combo, so I am assuming that just flat ice won't work. So maybe double ice will work. That seems like it's gonna be hard to work with. What was fire ice? Oh right, the nothing burger. I missed. There we go. Double ice time. Now that's how you ice. I assume as a child you thought, it's a volcano, of course I need ice. That's the opposite of fire. You're probably right. Oh good, with a hop you can bump the rocks out of the way. Ow. Meant to do that. That's the first one so far that I've been like, what the fuck? Why would you be expected to figure that out? It's not a logical answer. Not with the rules that we've been given thus far. Oh, fuck. This and Kirby 3 both, it's very easy to accidentally get hit because the controls are sticky. And it's difficult to judge distance. Let's take that one again. Let's take that one again. All right, we'll stop right here. Spawn, goddammit. There. Okay, we're good now. I don't have the kind of patience I had as a kid. As I've just demonstrated. If I had to play this on original hardware instead of the Switch, I might get frustrated with little bits like that. Oh. All right, it's Frosty time. Sort of. It will soon be Frosty time. Hooray! We did it! Not like the final thing, but we got those guys. I might even go so far as to say we got them pretty good. Double ice works really well here. Almost like they were prepared for it. I think they might have been specifically designing around it, in fact. So, good job. Ow. Alright, one more to get here. And I think I might actually remember this one. Bye-bye. Yeah, here it is. And let's get out of there. All right, Shiver Star. It sounds almost like the teddy bear picnic. Why would I need ice in an ice level? See, that one actually makes more sense, because, like, there's skates and shit like that that you can do with ice. Oh, I miss being able to bowl the bombs. As many problems as I have with Kirby Superstar, I do really enjoy the control system it introduced. Actually, I like most things about it, which makes the couple things I don't that much more frustrating. I think this is where we get on the sled, right? Because I remember the waffle cone texture. Fuck. Ow. No super fast ladders in this either. Yeah, here we go. You can tell that something's gonna happen because you suddenly lose control of the game. The cutscene begins. Whoops. There's the first one. Ah! I need fire, huh? God damn it. Oh, where do I get fire quickly? Somewhere on Neo Star, obviously. In fact, the level we were just on, I think. It turns out that swallowing a rock does not give you superpowers unless that rock is alive. There's always a caveat. I think the best idea here is to lose this life, immediately grab fire, and then head back out. See, this one, at least it's ice, so it makes sense that you would use fire against it. Still a stretch considering, again... Thank you, Bad Road, and Beekeeper. What if I need a combo again? What is Rock Bomb? Oops. Oh, there was fire here, never mind. Oh, yeah! I love this one. It's not the best power in the game. In fact, it may be in like the bottom 5 for overall usefulness, but it's so much fun! This and Ice Cutter, I think. I don't like real fireworks. But now I'm Kirby, so I can have Kirby fireworks. All right, toboggan time. I like the ones where if you keep going, then you can't actually get hit. I think those are nice little sections in all kinds of games. Boop. And then Kirby gets flipped into the air. I've had some serious brain fog today. This is actually helping me clear it up a bit. Oh, hey, it worked. I can just break it ahead of time. Alright, one more in this level. Oh, right, I remember this one. I remember getting to it specifically. Okay. Kirby did not want to stop falling. Like that song by the Rasmus, Falling. Oh, gotta go through this over here and into that cave. See the sparkling fish down there? That's our sign. Just like real life. Always follow sparkling fish. There we go. And that's everything on that level. Oh, we missed all of them on level 2? Holy crap. This is the one that has that box at the end, right? Where it just gave us a box where we could see it, but I didn't have the right powers. I'm trying to remember what colors it was. I remember they were light colors. I think one of them was orange, which is Needle. Well, let's see if we can figure out what the other one is as we go. Dot, 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 dot. This is such a good song. This is the thing I remember about this level every time, is this song. It's so good. There's not sparkling fish unless they're from the Poisson region of French. Excellent. You know that thing I said about how you can't stop falling after using the fireworks? Something's got to come back to bite me. That almost got me. These guys are bomb, I think. They're happy, smiling missiles. You know, for kids. If there's one thing I know about Kirby, it's that it's really tame and specifically for children. I think Sakurai might be Japan's version of... God damn it. I forgot his name. All Dogs Go to Heaven? Etc., etc. Oh hey, here's one of the shards. Just wandered into it. Happy smiling missiles holding hands. Bluth, thank you. I think Sakurai might be the Don Bluth of Japan. I'm going to assume that it's not Cutter because I dislike Cutter in this game that much. What is his Banjo the Wood? Oh, that's a tough one. Now I'm trying to place what Don Bluth's Kirby Air Riders is. Man, that game got me. I'm definitely gonna stream the story mode at some point. Okay, I remember both of the other crystal shards in this level. This one is in this maze of slime cannons. But then the next one is that box I was talking about, which I'm gonna see if I'm 99% sure Needle, and I'm about 50% sure that the other one is Thunder. Brave little... Oh my god, you may be right. Now, as Beekeeper asked, what is Sakurai's Banjo the Woodpile Cat? Whoops. Damn it. I'm trying to go every path, but these ones are a bit harder to time than the ones in the 2D games. Not sure why. They just don't feel quite right. Aha! Got it. It's giving me a lot of bombs, but I have my doubts. Rock? Definitely not rock. Okay, here's a Needle. That's the one that I'm sure of. Now we gotta look for Spark and hope I'm right on that one. Ooh, there's the ads. I'm gonna hit snooze on it. There we go. Banjo was a half-hour special Bluth did to raise money after leaving Disney and got Scatman Crothers to do a voice. Yeah! I remember seeing it when I was pretty young. And I don't remember it very well. Fuck. Don't want to lose that needle. And hey, there's Spark. Perfect. Seriously? That's what we're doing, Sparky? Ow. Rude. Alright. They keep on getting me. Hey, I was right. Nom nom nom. Okay, we're almost done now. Which means I guess it's a good time to hit the ad break button. Hit that close up. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to the break for a few minutes. I'm gonna stretch my legs, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. All right, we're back. That was a little longer than usual. So let's jump back into it, shall we? Hope everyone's doing all right tonight. Okay, so our last two crystal shards here are the first and second shard in level 4. This is the factory that's covered in yellow and black stripes, huh? Makes me want to go in with Bomb and Spark. Yeah, there's those black and yellow stripes. You know, for safety. Kirby hadn't learned to walk sideways yet. Oh. Right, okay. I remember this. We gotta go underneath and then figure out how to climb up to that. And we need Needle for it. It's gonna be the one under this, and then we go up over here. There we go. Okay. Needle isn't enough, we also need rock. Is there any needle and rock ahead? There's rock. Let me see if there's any needle nearby. There is not, because that's DDD. Alright. Back to level 1. No, run away. Alright. Now we can get it. At least Needle's always easy to get. That hadn't even occurred to me that I could send that downwards. You can't send it upwards, though. Dark Souls ladder. That's right, Dark Souls ripped off Kirby. Obviously, this is not the case. There's always been people sliding down ladders. Since at least the invention of the ladder. Hey, look at that. Why would you ever want to dig up? I guess to avoid death in Minecraft. Alright, there's one. Just one more to go. I think I remember this one from earlier. As in last week. And it'll be after DDD. Wow, I just made it through that whole room. Ursula Vernon's novel Digger starts with the main character digging up to figure out where they are. Oh, so just like Minecraft. All right. The fact that the idea of the animals being engineered by humans starting before the abandonment of Earth being a reference to Kirby 64, specifically one level in Kirby 64. That's the kind of long haul shit you get in this series. No one looks at Kirby and thinks, oh yes, this will be the series about eldritch horror with long-running stories that span decades. Whoops. Oh, that's the door swinging in the wind. There it is. So that's Spark and Cutter for yellow and green. Now, is it possible to get Spark and Cutter in the next room and then come back? The answer may surprise you. Alright, there's Spark. We gotta get Darth Maul up in this shit. Alright, so I think the answer is no. He was so upset he was beside himself. Oh no. Oh wait, that was Cutter. Darth Kirby. And DDD again. I'll give Kirby one thing. They've never cut DDD in half. They almost did in Kirby 3. And the start of this game. I kind of liked that that was a demonstration of how much weaker dark matter was from spreading itself out. Hammer versus hammer, 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 hammer. There was Cutter there. Well, darn. Several, in fact. Well, we got it anyway. Like I said, the brain fog's bad today. I think he's called King not as a title, but because his species is King Penguin. Possible. I think the idea is... Well, that might be part of the idea, honestly. And I think he's a self-declared king. And everyone just kind of rolled with it. There we go. And now we... You know, you're right, Bad Road, and I kind of hate that you're right. Alright, we're on to the last world now. Not the Lost World Jurassic Park. That's something different. Alright, we're missing one shard in each level. Sorry, I had to clear my nose. Alright. Number 3. This is one that was... I think this one is Needle and Bomb. I think. Hopefully I can get both of those here. Ah, that's Spark. Ah, that's Scarfy. Scarfy, Spark. Spark, Scarfy. I don't even remember what Needle and Bomb do together. But I'm like 60% sure it's Needle and Bomb. What a terrifying boss encounter. Hey, it's Bomb. Hi, Poppy. You motherfucker. Here, let's just save time. Meant to do that. I said save time. Whoops. No, I don't want it. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Right. I can do this. Makes it a lot easier. There we go. I keep forgetting that. I'm Gordo. Look how invincible I am. Hey, there we go. I believe the level ends right over here, so may as well get the bonus game. Yeah, you can actually hover very slowly with it. Pretty rad. Okay, this is shard number 1. Huh. Ah, yes. The turn. Ooh. Got real windy outside. And that just requires me to have Spark. Okay. Well, let's go get Spark. Which we can get very early right here. Look, we got it. Hooray! Aha! And finally, number 2. This one had that sun. The sun sigil that we couldn't break through. So it's gonna be either red and orange or orange and yellow. My boy, look what they made me do. You took my boy! Ah, rude. Well, now I don't have either. I guess we'll find out in a few seconds, though, if it's red and orange or orange and yellow. And blue? What? This isn't the right room. Oh, shit. Well, I guess This is what we're going with. Mostly on accident. This thing is really hard to aim, not gonna lie. Or maybe I'm just not good at it. Hey, I was right. Hey, look at that. All right. Crystal Shards, Kirby'd. Oh, right. Fuck. Go. Gotta relearn this one. Harder than it sounds. But we learned it last week, we can relearn it this week. Dang it. Just take some damage, it's fine, right? Ah. Oh. Oh God. Ah, fuck. Oh God. All right. We got it this time. I do remember this being harder than the actual final boss, you know, when I was younger. Oh. Oh, come on. That's just rude. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. Nope, there we go again. And I did it last week. We're fine, we got this. Aww. Ugh. Mean. Cold-hearted. Aw. Oh god. All right. Rock is probably the hardest one for me. That or thunder. Or spark, rather. Spark matter. Ugh. Fuck. Oh no. The power does not work on this guy. It's only the power that matches his current phase. Which includes spitting back his stuff. That's why they call him mackerel matter. Fuck. Hard to get through there. There we go. Three in one go. I missed. Darn it. When it comes to dark matter, you literally fight fire with fire. Oh, fuck. You know what? That's fine. Hi. Nuke it from orbit, etc. It's the only way to be sure. It's that big Patrick Star energy again. Also, he has a wishing cell phone to call Warp Star. I don't think we've ever seen the wishing cell phone again. Alright, final level. Now you're showing off the 3D. Thanks, Waddles. Thanks, Addo. Thanks, DDD. Oh, God. So this is 02. The dark matter's final form. Still kind of disturbing. God, this is such a good song, though. Okay, I do not remember how to damage him. Because this doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Oh, he's got a band-aid on his head. And yes, Halo did rip off their sword design from this game. Have to stand still for a second so that your shots can actually hit his eye instead of him turning away from there. There we go. There we go. Right, okay. Gotta break down the different parts of him. God, I wish I could use a thumbstick for this. There we go. Oh! Pretty tough. She looks different in Darling in the I don't know this reference. Oh right, you do have cell phones in the Amazing Mirror. I don't think they're... Well, maybe they're wishing phones. As I said, it's not quite as body horror as in Kirby 3, but still could definitely be disturbing if it caught you off guard. He's one of the copy bosses in Air Riders. The fight works a bit differently there, though. You know, what with you being driving. There's one wing. Now we get the other wing. Or we try to. There's two wings. Now we start hitting the stem. And back here. All right. So far, so good. Oh. We're halfway. And let me tell you, my thumb is not happy about having to use the D-pad for this. All right. Gotta love when a game just changes the genre on you at the last second. And that was 0-2, the last gasp of dark matter. Aww. My thumb's not in happy shape. Oh, fortunately it's a relatively quick fight. It's such a small ending for what a big thing just happened. That was led up to for 3 games. But I like it. I love these sketches at the end. Very cute. Waddle Dee, yeah. Metal drops to the floor. I like that each of them have so much personality and just embedded in those short little bursts. Expected our heroes to have necks. Oh, hell yeah, Willow. I'm glad to hear it. Anime auto there. Dark matter. Motherfucker. It makes me wonder if its brothers are dead or if they're gonna come back to life again. So anyway, Kirby is fucking great. One of the best AAA video game series ever. Oh. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. I'll take the next 23 minutes for myself. All right, thank you all so much for coming. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you for sharing this with me. You know, this is some of the best memories of my childhood was playing those 3 games, and I didn't have a lot of great memories of my childhood, so that's saying a lot. And the Dark Matter Trilogy just draws to a close. If you want to support us, you can, of course, subscribe here. Get access to all our emotes. Seen a couple of them come up in chat. I especially like the one Bad Road posted because it's someone giving me head pats. I do need that shirt that says, not friendly, do not touch. But if I know you, and you ask ahead of time, then maybe I won't bite. Or you can head over to patreon.com/ifwhen. Links up there on the screen. Get access to art, music, and shout-outs at the end of the stream. Thank you so much to our patrons: Sky, Green, Andymonium, Melly Basket, Kai, Nahum Wengrove, and Angelic. Thank you for helping keep us going. It's been a wild ride these past few years. Our schedule is over at truckcommunity.neocities.org. And tomorrow morning, the Beekeeper, the Wandering Beekeeper, will be playing Minecraft as his morning stream. His channel is Wandering Beekeeper. It's there on the schedule if you want to double check it. So highly recommend that. I'm usually not awake at that time. But you know. Huh, we lost frames at some point. That's wild. That hasn't happened in forever. Okay. And here's our YouTube channel. Oh, and Willow will be coding and streaming throughout the day. She's over at WillowMiss23, as you can see there in chat. Our YouTube channel is at youtube.com/@ifwhenvod, and that's where our VODs go. So all the streams we've done on this channel, those go there. And that's it. That's all for tonight. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Good night.